The idea that American college campuses are rape cultures, that's based on propaganda and moral fervor. It's not based on fact. This manufactured hysteria is no way to help victims of sexual assault. Let's be clear. Rape is a horrific crime. Of course, there are far too many victims on college campuses, and universities can certainly do a much better job responding to cases of sexual assault. But to say that rape is a cultural norm in 21st century America, and to claim that our entire culture condones such a horrific crime, that has no basis in reality. Our campuses may have a drinking culture, and they may have a hookup culture, but evidence of a widespread sexual assault plague is nowhere to be found. How many times have you heard that 1 in 4 or 1 in 5 college women will be raped before graduation? This is a grossly inflated, alarmist statistic. It was created by gender activists, and it's used to implicate the average guy in a social atrocity. How do you get a number like that? By using some version of a bizarre methodology perfected by a feminist researcher named Mary Koss in the 1980s. Now, Koss was a hardline feminist who was already committed to rape culture theory, and she was handpicked by Gloria Steinem in Ms. Magazine. 73% of the women counted as victims in Koss's study didn't believe that rape had occurred, and 42% went on to have sex with their alleged rapists again. The 1 in 4 or 5 has been discredited by many researchers, but Mary Koss's flawed methodology and her phony conclusions have spread to the mainstream, and they will not die.
It is estimated that 1 in 5 women on college campuses has been sexually assaulted during their time there. 1 in 5.
Research on sexual assault is notoriously hard to conduct, but the most credible study we have comes from the Bureau of Justice Statistics from 2005, and that report finds that about 1 woman in 40 will be the victim of rape or attempted rape during 4 years of college. 1 in 40 is still far too many, but it is vastly fewer than the 1 in 4 figure favored by activists. As the feminist dissident and AEI scholar Christina Hoff Sommers has said, quote, "History is one long lesson in the dangers of combining misinformation with moral fervor. That toxic combination leads to fanaticism." I'm a recent graduate of Duke University, where 3 lacrosse players were falsely accused, so I'm all too familiar with campus fanaticism. If anyone goes to the website of an excellent civil liberties group called FIRE, which stands for the Foundation for Individual Rights in Education, they can read about the growing number of falsely accused young men and their horrible fates in campus kangaroo courts. Victims need honest and sober research. Efforts to address sexual assault should focus on actually helping victims, not going after Robin Thicke or any man who enjoys looking at a woman in a swimsuit. Rejecting rape culture does not mean disregarding survivors. Even RAINN, R-A-I-N-N, which is the largest and most influential sexual assault protection group, even they have recently rejected the rape culture label in a statement to the White House. I quote, "Rape is caused not by cultural factors, but by the conscious decisions of a small percentage of the community to commit a violent crime." If you care about bringing justice to victims, and if you're disturbed by the loss of civil liberties for the falsely accused, then I urge you, reject the campus rape culture hysteria.